The Great Balloon Hullabaloo. Simon the squirrel was off to play ball, but there stood his mum with a list in the hall. Please pop to the shop, Simon dearest. Here's money for loo roll, new pants for yourself, bread and honey. And one thing that's much more important than these, tonight we've got pizza, so don't forget cheese. So off trotted Simon with Rodney raccoon. Suddenly Simon said, "Look, it's the moon. Everybody knows that it's made out of cheese. If we jump, we can take just as much as we please." They ran to the lake in a mad, gleeful dash, leapt from a tree trunk and landed kersplash. "You pair of daft noodles, the moon's in the sky," laughed Bethany Bear, who stood watching nearby. "No problem," said Simon, "we'll fly to the moon." In Old Uncle Somerset's special balloon.
"You're all very welcome to go for a ride," said Old Uncle Somerset. "Clamber inside, grab a nice cushion, there's plenty to try." Then he untied the rope and they rose in the sky. They shot into space with spectacular force until a great comet whoosh blew them off course. "You've gone the wrong way," said a cow with a frown. She had just jumped the moon and was on her way down. "Oh well," Simon said as they sped through the stars, "it looks like we'll have to go shopping on Mars." They landed on Mars and bought honey and bread from a little green man with 3 eyes in each head. Bethany called to her friends, "Look at me, there's a wonderful view from this funny old tree, but why is it covered in hairy pink moss?" "Because I'm a monster, and boy am I cross."
They fled from the monster and headed for Saturn, where Simon tried pants with the star-spangled pattern. "Look at that weirdo," the aliens said. On Saturn, they all wear their pants on their head. At the store on Uranus, all shrouded in mist, Simon said, "Toilet rolls next on Mum's list." "Of course," grinned the thing with a tentacled face. "For loo roll, this planet is just the right place." "Right," declared Simon. "Before we go back, why don't we stop for a drink and a snack?" They called in at Pluto for cosmic rock cakes, which they ate at the Milky Way parlour with shakes. On Neptune, they hoped to get space fish and fries. Instead, all they caught was a scary surprise. "Time to head home, give it maximum power," said Simon. Then, "Yikes, it's a meteor shower." Down poured the meteors. When would they stop? Then, uh-oh, they all heard a sound. It was pop! "Don't panic," said Rodney, "it's under control." And he climbed up and plonked his rear end on the hole. They drifted back down to the earth with a bump. That made Uncle Somerset wake with a jump.
"Oh, don't mind the puncture," he said. "I can patch it. But you'd better run home to your mum, or you'll catch it."
Imagine the look of surprise on Mum's face when Simon declared, "I've been shopping in space." "You can tell us about it at dinner time, please," said his mum. "I've made pizzas, I just need the cheese." Simon searched in the bag for the things on Mum's list. "Whoops," blushed the squirrel. "There's one thing I missed." Cheese!